So when I see you guys play it, I'm like, wow, like holy shit, you guys stepped it up so much, you know.
I mean, I hope, like I said, I hope they at least try to gravitate towards it. I mean,
Dude.
let's be real, their game's getting boring.
Yeah,
you know, even with the patch that they're gonna put out or whatever the hell it is, it's still, you know, like I said, I compare, you know, Street Fighter to watching, you know, The Simpsons. Fucking kids been in 3rd grade for fucking 25 years.
Happy.
I feel you.
I want that patch. I want that patch. Hakan will finally be done. They will finally finish Hakan in 3 fucking patches. I see this.
I'm not even caring about that right now. Like, yo, when I was at PAX, the amount of Street Fighter games I played was 2. I was at Injustice all the time. And you know why I like Injustice so much? You know why I like Injustice so much? Like, the game has fucking trades. Finally, that was one of my biggest gripes with MK, random advantage and trades. Okay. And no trades. It's in there now. That was like,
yo, hold on. I see Maxter talking shit in the chat, dog. Hey, you got banned from my stream? You gotta hold that shit, yo.
What the fuck?
That's in my chat. We chat for the people.
Don't think I can't read Mexican, dog. I live in California.
Filipino champ.
Wow. But
Filipino champ.
That's the real champ in his dick.
Wow. Yes. Are you fucking for real?
Yes, he's very for real in NycFurby. Yeah, we have F champ is Legion.
I know, yeah, I know. But yeah, guys. All right, for real. Last question. Last one.
All right, fine.
Last one. Last
question. My last question. Anybody?
I got something. Oh. It's so completely worthless, but it's been bugging me. So Wonder Woman's EX lasso, I noticed he had like a gold graphic above the opponent's head. Does it debuff them in any way other than just adding damage to the attack?
No. The gold graphic, the gold graphic, like at the top where the life bars was, just means that you can burst. That's all.
No. I mean, like when Wonder Woman EX lasso Batman in the battle arena, it looked like he had like a gold halo around his head afterwards for like a second.
No, it doesn't buff or debuff in any way. Like, no, okay. Although I could be wrong because like I don't play Wonder Woman. Like you might have to ask Josh on that. But as far as I know, no. I mean, it was a situation where like you know when Josh would do stuff or any of the other testers, you know, I would constantly ask them like what was going on and what they were doing. It's not a situation where we're all trying to play a tournament. We're actually sharing information amongst each other. So as far as I know, no.
Okay. And one last real quick question is, would you be open to meeting in the near future with the Injustice Society people to kind of put together events that help, you know, promote injustice?
Of course, man. Like, yo, like the MK guys done so much for us, man. Like, you know, because the community like was behind us, like with Mortal Kombat, we were able to like propel our brand to bigger heights. Of course, man.
All right, yeah, then we'll be in touch, definitely.
All right, sure. Like, yo, stream. Like, it was great talking to y'all, James and DarKNaTaS. Like, yo, you guys are the best as always. Good shit with the OBS show. James, like, I'm still rocking that OBS shirt. And yeah, like, you know, like definitely when it gets closer to release, like, you know, I'm gonna be blowing it up. So yeah. So keep a lookout, like on, you know, usual places, Twitch, Facebook, etc. You guys already know. You guys all subscribe to me. Make sure you guys follow the On Blast show.
Bane. Make that happen, dude. Movie Bane. They already got Movie Batman. One Movie Bane, man.
I'm sure you'll see it.
I need that in my life, Arturo.
I'm sure you'll see it.
Maybe so, Jamessmk, but Arturo Sanchez has the key.
But
Filipino champ knows his shit. He is a genius. Geniuses have a place in Bane's army, Arturo Sanchez. Filipino champ will tell you what it is.
I want champ to play this game. Like, yo, like he's
not gonna play that game. That boy is tough.
He was a little worried, man. Like, yo, he realized.
When they come beat me up? When they come beat me up, Arturo?
Yo, he realized that shit.
Hang out. What was that?
He realized after talking that shit, he was hitting me up for strats, yo. I was trying to help.
So he really gonna try and play. He really gonna try and seriously play on his stream. Cause you know he gonna have it on his stream for like a week. He gonna have it on FGTV for like a week. He be like, man, this game cheesy. Game in. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Man, like Sinestro's so good. Like, I don't know why he's worried.
He might be good, but that shit he did. But that shit he did on that video was like kind of disrespectful.
Yeah,
it kind of was.
Like, you know, I was around them when that shit was going down. He did that to rile up you guys. He always
does that, you know what I mean?
He wants to see it get hype, and like, you know, as somebody that knows that, like, I respect that.
Yeah, like I said, I respect it, and I just, you know, Unfortunately, he spoke for the Capcom community, so they better be able to produce 5 guys that can play the game.
Yo, but believe me, man, like that's my goal. There's already, hey, like we already got like 2 or 3 that can play it. We just need 2 more.
So what are you saying? Wait, what are you saying? You're not an MK guy?
No. I'm saying that I'm a Capcom guy, but I have utmost respect for the MK community.
Oh, so you would hop on the Capcom bandwagon and go on their side on the 5 versus 5?
I would, yeah, I would.
You're fucking yeah.
I gotta make another cantaloupe. Jesus Christ! And I gotta find a big fro too, man.
You know, like if you give me like that little nudge, I might play on the MK side. If you guys want me on there, you know, like I'm a free agent.
Exactly, man. You're a free agent. Keep that option open. Anyway, listen. Let me let you go. Say hi to Spooky again for me.
Of course.
I don't know who else you got in the background over there.
Yeah,
tell Spooky I said keep that perm tight.
Keep that perm tight. All right, man. All right, guys. Good shit, man. And like, good shit to everybody on the show. And thanks for having me on.
All right, man. Good luck in final round.
It's all good, man. Do your thing.
All right, take care. Later.
All right. Tell Josh I said what up to him too. It's Spooky.
All right, guys. Jimmy, call me on Skype or the chat. What do you want me to
whoever's doing that champ, whoever's doing that champ soundbox is fucking godlike.
Dude, that
was not a soundbox. That was him.
That was
him
a
straight.
real
That's my voice.
That was him straight up, dude.
I can do Triforce too.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Shit.
If you think you can do a better Triforce, you will be full of shit. You know how hot I am? Do you know how hot EMP is right now? You know how many people we have?
All right, listen. Coming to America, you take care of you run the show right now, Truf. I gotta make a phone call.
Okay, fine.
This community is so fucking stupid. None of you know how to make money. None of you. I'm on the fucking beach with my EMP members, and we have stream monsters lined up for VXG. Do you understand the magnitude of the power of this in my power glove?
You started to sound more like Hitler towards the end.
Yeah, you do, man. Yeah, you are not hot. Do you know how hot? Do you know how hot Triforce is? Do you know how hot Triforce is? 1.3 billion.
Hitler, bro.
Billion. Yeah, it was almost like you was at Popeyes. Yeah, it was like Triforce at Popeyes or something. But anyways, so
that shit is godlike.
So
you sound just like Champ too.
So real talk. How many folks is gonna steal Injustice? How many of y'all is gonna burn Injustice because y'all some stealing ass dudes?
Nah, I don't got an Xbox, so.
Did anybody put any money on that yet? Anybody put any money on yet? For real? Has anybody put any money on Injustice, man?
Nah, I mean, I'm gonna get it for PS3.
Anybody? So you putting that money on there now, pre-order, or are you just gonna get it?
Oh no, I never pre-order shit. I get it.
So you're not about that life. Next.
I get it. I get it like about a week or 2 early. Usually.
But if you do pre-order though, you get those costumes, son. I don't know.
You get costumes. I just want. Want Lobo. Man.
Hey, man. Hey, costumes, dude.
All right, I'm back.
Different in like different shit.
Yo, man.
Who we getting?
Yo,
man. We get on the show now, James. We get on the show.
Why are you calling your PO now? Don't be calling your PO now. It's fucking 12:43 at night.
Like I said, don't be calling your PO.
Yo, what's up, Jimmy?
Yo, what's up, Mr. Tom Brady?
Speaking of white people.
Hold on.
I gotta add another white guy in this fucking show here.
I know.
Yeah, gotta get another white guy in here. And by the way, the only bitch ass you'll be seeing is the one when I fuck you up in this game, just so you know, man. So you can know you're wrong and shut your mouth when you talk to me.
Yo, we got time.
So you talk shit, Tom? You got a problem with Filipinos, dog?
I've beaten every single Capcom player to ever play a Mortal Kombat game, and I'll do that for the rest of your life. So, but anyway, like I was trying to say, Jimmy, like you know, like I wanted to talk about like the thing I was talking about on Touching Mike, because like I remember last week there was falling out and whatever, and everyone has their issues with their own sites and yada yada. So I made that thread on there, and basically with Injustice coming out, I mean might as well try to get the community back together. It just seems like the community in general has kind of been like going 10 different directions, like over the last few months, and with like all the buzz with Injustice and stuff like that coming out, I figured it's about time to kind of like get everything back on track. And for the record, I don't really care about any troll or anyone else ever says about me. I mean, you guys all want a good show. You guys want to be entertained. Then stop fucking complaining about it when I give you guys some entertainment. Because if you don't want any entertainment, I'll just sit here and give, hey, what's up, man? Hey, goodbye, man. You know what I mean? So it's all in good fun. I just think that we should all, be on the same page here. And the Capcom vs. MK thing, that's really cool. I think it's going to be really fun for the first, 3 months until the Capcom players all leave because they have some excuse, about the game and why they don't like it. But I mean, what I think is, I have a lot of respect for a lot of the Capcom guys. I think they're all great fighting game players, some of the best fighting game players I personally have ever seen. But just because someone doesn't play Street Fighter doesn't mean they're a garbage fighting game player. I mean, whether it's Capcom or NetherRealm or Namco, you got to be good to play fighting games. There's no such thing as a scrub who wins at a fighting game. I've never heard of such a thing before, unless you play Dead or Alive. I just think, we always, I respect all the Capcom guys, but I think it'll be really cool. I think it'll be a really, really fun thing. I mean, UFTT, the game is still probably going to be like Wet and Wild by UFTT, so come CEO time, I really think everyone will kind of have like a good grasp of their own dirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, by then everybody should have a character picked that they main and got a feel for the game, and things should start to level out. And certain people will pull away.
Yeah, I think so. So, and I want to say, I read a thread on Test Your Might where they were talking. I think it was, character loyalists versus whatever the fuck it was, versus top tier abusers or whatever it may be, and you always have issues in communities about, who's the top tier whore, who plays, who is whatever character, who's loyal to the character, and so on and so forth. I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been accused of being the biggest top tier whore in the history of fighting games, someone who can only win with broken characters, whatever it may be. And I've been on the other side of that, where I've played a very mediocre to low tier character. And I'll say this, it's never worth it. If you're going to be a character loyalist, be a character loyalist. You can't please them all, because no matter how dominant you are with whatever top character is, the moment a new game comes out and you say, okay, you know what, this is going to be my character and I'll stick with my character this time, getting top is not enough. They'll just say, oh, now you can't win, so you're bad. So there's really no satisfaction either way. So just realize, play who you want to play, and if it happens to be a top tier character, tell people to just kiss your balls, and win. And just, playing, the lower tier character or character loyalty.
You are a fucking fraud, dog. I use Phoenix. Do you know how low tier she is now? She got nerfed to shit.
I got you, dog. Nerfed like shit. Champ, I hear you, man. I'm listening to all you guys, man. Yeah.
I saw that go, man. I knew that was gonna happen. It was too silent. It was just too quiet. I was like,
hey, Champ. Hey, Champ. Let me ask you, Champ.
What's up?
What did you think about my little demonstration of the lemon?
Your art skills are fucking trash. My Dormammu would fucking shit on you, dog. Chaotic Flame all day. Like, nah, dog, nah, that ain't cool.
But I was trying to make it as good of a resemblance of you. I mean, I made it about the same size you are.
That is fucking disrespectful, dog. I'm the champion of Filipinos, and I deserve more respect than that, man.
You were the what? Evo what? 2013, 14, 12, 10 champion or something like that?
The Marvel vs. Capcom 3 champion, dog. You know how hard that game is?
Yeah, man. One of my favorites, man. Champ is too good, man.
Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure
whoever is doing this champ impression, you're the fucking greatest. You're my hero.
This is going to be all over the place.
Give me your Twitter, dogs, because I'm about to follow you.
You already is. It's F Champ Ryan, dude. F Champ Ryan, son.
That's a real champ, man.
Yo, follow me at twitter.com/FChampRyan, but first, donate. I'm going to run 3 fucking ads. Deal with it.
Oh, you mean that joint with like the 2 sticks and the sandwich? Oh, I need that, son. I need that in my life, man. 2 TE sticks and a ham sandwich.
You gotta pay rent, dog. You guys pay my fucking rent, dog. I'm too lazy to work. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, oh man, he used to be like a bank manager, man. You had a good job.
By the way, let me shed some story on the true story. His art actually, he got it wrong. I asked Paula why he took away Sub-Zero's reset, and he said because I hate buggy things that don't work right.
I'm pretty sure he hated you too, but that's besides the point.
He probably hates you too.
I'm pretty sure he likes me more than anyone else that was there. But I mean, that being said,
I like you, hate
that being said, I mean, you know, it's cool because, you know, look, to be honest with you, when they fuck with you, when people don't like you enough to fuck with you, then you know they don't like you at all. To be honest with you.
But they still don't fucking like you.
That's the point.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that exactly. I mean, in reality,
you're like John Cena though. You fucking rise above hate, and then you do crazy shit that you beat adversity. So you're all right with my book. So you know, people hate you, but I love that shit.
You know,
you like John Cena?
I mean, it's kind of hard to be the most popular player and be hated at the same time. I wouldn't say they hate me at all. You know, I mean, I play that card because it's fun. It's for shits and giggles. Oh, I'm hated. Oh, God, everybody hates me. Oh, poor me. And it's only funny because everyone knows it's not true. It's like, you know, like if I'm like, oh, if I say, oh, my gosh, poor me, I'm hated, people say, shut the fuck up. People love you. I mean, what? People should just tell me to shut the fuck up and realize that obviously I'm full of shit here. I mean, I don't know why.
Maybe if you try to wear like armbands and hats and shit, and you can like sell merch like John Cena did.
Like the Ultimate Warrior, like at the tassels. Like
the
armband.
You know what I mean?
I just want to ask you one question, Tom.
Yeah.
When you ran that video of yourself sitting in the car talking about Sub-Zero and when he fucking sucks dick. Now that that video has come to light and you have you ever seen the video yourself? Have you gone back and thought, why the fuck?
Yeah, I saw a video of it. I mean, it was done as it was a joke.
You seem pretty serious.
You seem pretty serious about it, Tom.
Yeah, you were kind of serious about that joke. I mean, you don't come off.
I don't know if I was as serious in that car as I was when I beat your Winter World Champion with Sub-Zero when you guys couldn't beat him with any of the characters in the game. So I don't know if I was as serious as I did then. I mean, but the serious thing is, the funny thing about the community, the thing I absolutely love the most about it is people are always on the fence about me. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. There are a lot of people. This is the honest to God truth, okay? Not being Tom Brady mode or whatever. Just here's how I'm looking. You know, Tom Brady is like a fictitious personality. It's entertainment purposes only. The truth of the matter is, you know, a lot of people that play fighting games, they go to forums, they go to tournaments, whatever. They're just another fish in the pond. It's very rare to be a polarizing figure, not just in your community, but in every fighting game community to know that's who that guy is. That's who that guy is. That guy's a commodity. We want this guy on stream. We want him on commentary. We want him playing. I mean, and I'm very, very fortunate to have that opportunity to be so well known and such a polarizing figure for whatever the reason may be in any community. And you know, I owe all that to the MK community, and I owe all that to those guys at NRS who constantly give me opportunity after opportunity. But you know, when the cool thing about playing Sub-Zero is he has no business doing what I have him do, which is something that I obviously don't regret. And the cool thing is, all these people that are my supporters are also my biggest haters. Like, I'll go to a tournament, take, for example, NEC. I go to Johnny Cage, I lose the very first round to Tony T. I'm sure that stream was blowing me up, how, you know, I'm washed up, you know, I can't beat anybody, you know, whatever it may be. And then I go to Sub-Zero, and then I'm beating people, all the way into the top 8 with this fucking fish of a character, and all the way into the top 8. And then everyone who was cheering for me, to lose, and
that's why it's like John Cena, man. 5 moves of doom, nigga. 5 moves of doom. Sub-Zero, baby. 5 moves of doom.
Sub-Zero's 1 move of doom, though, man. One move.
But you do it 5 times. That makes it 5 different moves.
Tom, how bad do you think Sub-Zero is really? In your honest opinion, how bad do you think he is? Like, is he the worst fighting game character you've ever played in your life?
Sub-Zero's amazing.
Sub-Zero is the absolute worst fighting game character I've ever used in the history of fighting games, and it will never happen.
No, Tom, before you get into that mentality, does Sub-Zero have a grab?
Does he have what?
He has a grab, right? He has a grab, right?
Yes, he does.
He has a throw. Yes, he has a throw.
He has a breaker, right? He could break
Sure
moves,
does.
right? He could break. Right? He has breakers.
Yeah, he has breakers.
Now, Tom, have you ever played a fighting game character that doesn't have the basic mechanics in a fighting game? I'm gonna ask you, be serious now. Have you ever played a fighting game where a character does not have the basic mechanics of a fighting game?
Yeah, I do actually. There was a time when Sub-Zero's breaker wasn't really a breaker. See, there was a time when, for example, when the game came out and I lost to the bomb trap early on in the game, within the first month of the game, I lost to the bomb trap. And I remember I broke a combo. I broke a Cyrex combo, and the Cyrex player got up and grabbed me again with the bomb trap. Everyone blew me up for how stupid I was. But everyone else was too stupid to realize that Sub-Zero's breaker got him a guaranteed combo. So in reality, I was winning with Sub-Zero when I can't even do a breaker. So actually, I didn't even have a character that could use the basics yet. So I actually do know what it's like.
So now, as long as you know that you never played Anacrus in your entire life, because if you don't know who Anacrus is, he's probably the worst fighting game character ever made.
Anacrus is the best fighting game character ever. It's a fucking 7-foot mummy that knows kung fu. You can eat a dick, dude.
Okay.
No, I mean, I love that. Anacrus has Sandusky hands. Anacrus has Sandusky hands.
Fuck that. Sasquatch, man.
Fuck Sasquatch.
I mean, I understand that, but I'm just putting it in Mortal Kombat terminology. I mean, Sub-Zero obviously is not the very worst character in the game. He obviously isn't the worst.
Hey, yo, James, Triforce is on. It is have to make an ass in here, so he can be like Superman. He's the best character ever. Superman should be
I mean, he obviously isn't even on like an accurate level as far as like.
There it is.
Something at fighting character in general.
He got his dick chopped off, and he still does good in the game.
I will recruit Superman. We will go to the beach. He'll be EMP, Kal-El, Superman.
So I mean, he's not on that level, you know what I mean? But I mean, like, you know, like I'm saying, like here I'm at this tournament. I'm at the tournament, and you know, I'm obviously getting blown up, you know, when I lose in the first round, you know, and then by the end of the tournament, the same people who are blowing me up with, you know, God, I can't wait to see him lose. All then when I do well, say, oh, you know, we weren't serious. We were just trolling. You know, we love Tom Brady. So in reality, all the people that love me actually hate me, you know, and then they hate me, they actually love me at the same time. So in reality, every supporter is a hater and vice versa.
It's all just that, like that saying, right?
That is VXG, EMP, Kal-El. My bad. I forgot the VXG.
All right, guys, we're now joined by
Triforce,
the raking Jamaican, Mr. Triforce,
aka Doom Lion.
Yo, Triforce, dog, where's my ticket to the beach, yo? I'm the fucking best.
Yeah, man. Yo, Filipino champions here, man.
Oh,
that kid tripping, man.
What the hell did I walk into?
You sound mad sleepy, dude.
So, just wanted to let you guys know, earlier today, we actually got off the phone with Warner Brothers, and they're putting $40,000 into VXG for this.
Hold on now. Hold up.
No, I'm just fucking with you guys.
About to say, nigga, $40,000? I'll be like, man.
You know how hot that is? You know how hot that shit is 1.5 billion degrees. Billion.
Yo, Triforce, that wasn't it's still not as good as the troll we pulled off, though.
Oh, man.
Eating head or some shit, fucking some bitches. You sound like you tired of shit.
That's what I say. He sound tired. He went to the movies. It's all that living falling.
Nigga, Triforce was rubbing his jock on Solid 4 Sherry, nigga.
Ah, man. He's a yo.
EMP Sherry? Solid 4?
Just so who's on the show right now? Oh, Bill, you on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom.
Sherry can get that dick, dog.
What?
See the Solid 4.
Yeah, I'm on here, Triforce.
Okay. So, well, just so that you guys know, if you're looking for a good movie to watch, go see Olympus Has Fallen.
Did you like it? Like Triforce?
Yo, Triforce, what is this picture of you holding these two girls, my nigga?
What picture? What are you asking?
God, this nigga Triforce is the best.
Yeah, Isaac, did you like the movie? Was your mind blown? Did you like the movie with Morgan Freeman? Did you like it,
My
Isaac?
green monsters are going in.
Oh, they shouldn't like that no more.
Damn.
Went there. He saw the movie. Had a
Tournament
popcorn.
host was good like that. Triforce.
Hell yeah. Good, man.
Pimp Force?
Yo, what is this picture of Sherry? What the fuck? Yo, this nigga got
Excuse me? What the hell?
It's too much stuff going on. What are y'all talking about? What picture with two girls?
No, they're talking about something.
I'm posting it all in
Read
the
the
chat.
stream chat, dog. Are you blind? What the fuck, yo?
I know. I just came in.
What in the fuck is this? What is this Asian coonery and fucking buffoonery you gave to me on my goddamn computer? What is this bullshit on mine, Black Dynamite's computer, of this Asian girl trying to act like?
Twitch TV,
Is this bullshit? You made me actually almost get up from my computer to look at this dumb shit. If this bitch...
Man, the stream chat is on fire tonight, man.
Wait,
You are a scrub, Maxter. You're a fucking scrub. Don't ever come to my chat again, you fucking bum.
Right.
You don't even donate.
I'm here. I'm watching the stream chat.
Hey y'all, everybody donate to F Champ Ryan. He needs new tires on his car. Y'all need to go ahead and make that shit happen.
Look at the links that Guile Never Dies is posting. He is posting some solid shit.
Oh, that's a legendary stream monster right there. Shout out
This
to
shit is
Guile.
ridiculous, man.
Oh wow! I just logged in to the All Blast show, and they actually did a GameStop commercial of Injustice.
That's right. You pre-order, sir.
The fact that KingofSarus already has that picture.
Yo, Blake.
Man, what?
Blake Gibbons.
Remember though.
What? Yeah.
Blake.
Oh wow! You guys.
If you pre-order Injustice from GameStop, you get free copies of movies too.
All right, hold on. Everybody, shut the fuck up for a second. All right, shut the fuck up, Filipino. All right, first of all, everybody, we're joined by Triforce and we're joined by Skeletorg. So, guys, I know Triforce wants to say a couple of things, but before he does, Skeletorg does. So, I'm going to give the floor to Skeletorg, and I'm going to go grab a fucking drink.
Wait.
It's all good, dog.
Does it involve He-Man?
Is Blake Gibbons? Shut the fuck
Oh,
up,
this
nigga.
fuck nigga. What's up,
Blake
bro?
Gibbons? Listen
What's
up, Blake. Django Rechain. Blake, shut the fuck up, nigga. You're fucking lame, dog. You're fucking lame. You are an embarrassment to fucking Texas, dog. You are an embarrassment, nigga. I'm from Dallas, nigga. You are fucking trash.
Oh, we're neighbors.
You are
Now,
garbage,
hold on.
nigga.
That
You
Fort
are
Worth for Dallas.
garbage, nigga.
Nigga, who are you, first of all? Who the fuck are you to come on the channel and talk shit to people? Do you know who the fuck I am? I am the champion of Filipinos. You're disrespecting me and everybody on this fucking program.
Nigga, you are the softest nigga I've ever seen. Fall back. So back to Blake. Blake Gibbons.
World Star Hip Hop. World Star.
What the fuck is on this? What the fuck is going on here,
Nigga, no
man?
one knows you, dog. You ain't got no Dormammu. You don't play Marvel. You're irrelevant. Who the fuck are you?
We done talking.
Kevin, you want to get on the stream? The All Blast show? Filipino chat is on. Oh, yeah, it's not people on. Bill.
That's right, Isaiah.
Filipino champ.
You're correct, Isaiah. And Morgan
Wait a
Freeman.
minute. Wait,
Morgan
come
Freeman's
on.
also here.
Why is someone?
Video
Okay,
games.
hold on.
Do you like video games, Isaiah?
Wait a minute.
It's Morgan Freeman.
Beside Blake,
Like
you have a
video
picture. Blake, you have a picture of me and my wife with another girl.
What is going on here?
Well, my ex-wife anyway. The black girl is my ex-wife.
Who's the other girl? Your mistress?
But that's just a friend that we just took a picture together. I forgot what her name.
So Isaiah has a really nice.
I'm just changing shit. Wherever the stream monsters post, I just put it as an avatar.
Seriously, what is going on here?
I have no idea what's going on. I'm just waiting to when James tells me.
This shit sounds like the dumbest thing I've heard since Crimson Shadow tried to tell me about how Injustice plays.
Well, this is Tom Brady. How can I make this good? How can Morgan Freeman make this good for you? How can I do it? Are you ready for it? Are you ready, Tom? Is your mind blown, Tom? Is your mind blown yet? Can I help you?
It's blown,
Tom, you just need to know that you're gonna get fucking bodied in Injustice, dog. You can't touch my Sinestro, dog.
That's correct, Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan here says he's gonna beat you in Injustice, and as Morgan Freeman, I think you can do it.
All right. Fucking the judge is in order here.
Sorry, Cage fan. Sorry.
All right, let's.
So that's actually him, though?
Yes, it is. I am Morgan Freeman, and I am on the On Blast show.
No, I'm talking about the F-Champ.
That is F-Champ.
That is Champ.
That is Champ.
Yeah, that's Champ, dude. Ask him any questions.
I told you, nigga, you better respect me, dog.
Yeah, man, he mad.
Alright, I'm gonna
Why you so fucking quiet?
Yo, everybody shut the fuck up. I gotta drop a couple of people off, cause...
Yeah, what is going on here, man? What is going on in this stream?
I don't know, I'm getting out of here, because I gotta go to sleep, man. I got work in the morning. Y'all fuckers are... You guys are bad influences. You guys are bad influences, all of you.
I'm sure, Truf, you have nothing to do with influencing anybody.
Man, you guys are on fire tonight, man.
Y'all had Bane, Morgan Freeman on this bitch, F-Champ. Y'all trip. This show is ridiculous, man.
Alright, anyway, I'm going to let a couple of you go. I'm going to start with Phase 3. You there?
Can you hear me?
We hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, totally cool. Thanks for having me on the show, James.
Yep. Everybody, InjusticeSociety.com, check it out. Truf just dropped out.
What the fuck is going on here, man?
I'm cleaning up a little bit here. All right, now we're down. Pherleece, I'm gonna cut you.
No.
That was easy enough. All right, I'm gonna leave Skeletorg and KingofSarus here for a while, and Kelvin. I'm waiting for Cdjr to get home. I know I'm not supposed to be smoking. I had a bad day today.
All right, Blake, what are you doing? Blake, what are you doing? Please.
What are you doing, Blake?
Blake, what are you doing?
Blake Gibbons? Sir Blake. The fuck you doing, nigga?
I'm talking. Shut up. Now,
nigga, when I see you, nigga, I'm knocking that do-rag off your fucking head.
Knock me out, bitch, nigga. I wish you fucking would, nigga.
You dumb-ball, nigga.
Excuse me. I don't like. Excuse me. I don't like the N-word.
Oh, I'm sorry, James. I'm sorry, nigga. Blake Gibbons. Nigga, when I see you, I'm choking you out, and that do-rag is coming off, and they're exposing your crusty-ass fucking hair, nigga. You are getting to work, nigga.
Everyone shut the fuck up!
This nigga fucking KingofSarus, nigga, do-rag ass, nigga. You dry scalp, nigga.
What's going on here, man? This show is crazy, man.
You talk too much. Shut your fucking mouth. Now, the next person that posts a dick picture in this goddamn chat, ban the fuck out of you. No one wants to see a little ass dick on this chat. All you other motherfuckers, carry on.
This stream is crazy, man. This stream is fucking crazy. That's all I got to say. This stream is fucking crazy.
Brady, don't go
doing fucking. These people are going ham on this stream, man. I'm saying here, but holy shit, dude.
You got the best fucking show.
Don't go anywhere, Brady. Don't go anywhere.
Holy shit, man. This fucking shit is crazy, dude.
So anyway, we're joined by the infamous Webster Snow.
What the hell?
What's going on? What's going on, Webster?
Wait, is that Justin kissing Super Yan style?
Yo, what the hell are you kind of pictures you motherfuckers posting, man?
You look at that shit, James.
Jimmy's intro. So we're joined here by the infamous Webster Snow. Too good,
Justin
man.
kissing Super Yan style? Serious talk?
No way.
Kelvin.
What the fuck?
Kelvin, sign on AIM.
Yo,
this shit is godlike. Yo, nigga,
did somebody whoop her ass? Is that a black and blue or a tattoo?
Yo, God Never Dies is like the best stream monster. This nigga got pictures that niggas don't even know about. This shit is too good.
Yo, I'm sorry. That one I gotta actually put up there.
Yo, that shit look like Justin kissing Super Yan style. Real talk.
I gotta put that one. I'm sorry. That one's a full screen, right? I don't know what. Yo, he going down the chow.
Is that Super Yan style, yo?
I don't know what that is. All I know is he's
Real
going.
Talk, I banged the shit out of Super Yan. Her fucking legs is sick.
Man, fuck nah.
She had a big boot. She had a big boot.
She will come on to you and then straight up write an article about what I'm talking about.
Alright, where is freaking... Let me find out. You know what, Triforce? Run the show. Run the show. You're like half awake. Run the show while I make a phone call.
All right. So
make that call. Make that call.
I have two announcements to make. There's a new member that will be joining Empire Arcadia. I was going to make the announcement on the On Blast show, but I'll wait till the appropriate time. So a little bit later on from the On Blast show, I'll be introducing a new member to the organization to help us strategically, maintain the second dynasty.
So Source, huh?
It's Source? No, it's definitely not a stream officer.
Think you signed the fucking slave? You signed the slave, dog?
Nigga, shut your corny ass up, nigga. No one trying to hear what you got to say. Go back on that field and go pick some rice and some corn and all that shit. Triforce, please continue talking.
Hold on, you finally found Trinidad
They
Dream?
don't know how to act. They get a computer and they think they're fancy.
Anyway, let's
yes. Aside from that, I just want to say that the topic of the show, from what I was told, was going to be MK versus Capcom players. Now, earlier today, I had a conversation, and I said that of all the games that they've ever created in the fighting game community, that ever had a chance to make fighting games break out to the main and create a diverse battlefield to have all of the combining fighting genres out there. You know, from people who play the Capcom games to people who play the Mortal Kombat games, or even people who play 3D anime, whatever you want to call it. Whatever style of game that you have, this game, Injustice, is going to be that gateway game to lead us into the next generation of esports. And I know a lot of people don't like that, but it is what it is. You want this scene to grow. Esports is the only direction. It's esports or die. And that's just the way it is. The good thing about esports is that soon all the trolls will be wiped off the face of the earth, and or at least, the very least, quarantined.
No more Djangos.
Well, no, there'll still be some, but you guys will be maintained at some point. So that's the good news.
Swag shit.
Yeah.
Fake ass Mrjaha ass nigga.
Fake ass Mrjaha. You fucking kidding me, nigga?
When I was
you fake ass base cooking motherfucker.
Shut your ass up. Try for talking. Sir.
Okay. When I was at PAX, right? I was at the Twitch TV booth. I don't know who here on the On Blast show went to PAX, but anybody who went to PAX, the amount of attention Injustice was getting, and I watched the game, and I seen the game live and how it played and whatnot. Yo, the game is literally, how can I explain this? When you look physically at the engine, it looks like Mortal Kombat 9. When you see the play mechanics, it's like a mixture of Street Fighter with, I don't know why Soul Calibur comes into my mind when I think of this game, but it's like Soul Calibur / Tekken, and then obviously, you know, the zoning characters. I saw someone playing with Black Adam and Aquaman, and they were just across the screen throwing lightning bolts at each other and doing all types of zoning crap. But the game has rushdown, the game has keep away, the game has technical, the game has footsies. It's like they really took the time to put a lot into this game. Now, as we all know, when the game comes out, it's going to be broken. You're going to have some problems with the game because no game comes out at launch with no problems.
Unless it's a Nintendo game. Old school.
Yes, it has to be an old school Nintendo, because some of even the new school Nintendo games get broken, and the only Nintendo games that come out not broken are the ones that take 10 years to build, because they have to go through the Super Mario Quality Assurance Club, and to clear that, they got some of the best game testers on the planet that play the game for like 2 years before it clears QA. Then it gets out there. That's why those games don't break or have any problems. But like Smash Brothers, the new Smash Brothers comes out, there's gonna be problems with it. Anything competitive will always have a problem with it, because the algorithms between people playing will always change the dynamics of the game, which will then expose problems in the game, which then needs to be fixed. And every time you fix a problem, you create a new one. So you can never make the game perfect. You can only get it as 80% close as possible to being as fair as possible. That's it. But you'll never fix the game, because God knows the fighting games that are out now all have problems. And you know what's so funny about the fighting games that all have problems right now? Every single fighting game out there has gotten a patch to fix the problem in the game, except for Marvel. Why is that? Marvel's the most broken game, but gets no patches. But the other games, which are not as broken, gets patches. But that's whatever. I don't want to single out Marvel or anything. But I just want to say that Injustice is going to be that game. We have a second opportunity to go mainstream. And with the unfortunate death of IPL, this community better not fuck this up. Because if you do, I swear to God on my life, I will make it my mission to kill every single troll in the community, burn this shit down, and on some Sir Arthur shit from Warcraft, from its ashes, build a complete brand new FGC. I will slaughter men, women, and children, grandmothers, goldfish, dogs, walruses, elephants, giraffes, birds. I don't care. Everyone will die.
I'll tell you this right now. I don't care. You could kill all that. You fuck with guinea pigs, I kill you.
Please.
That's all I care about. Believe me, please.
Torch the fucking do-rag, nigga. Dustball.
Suck my fucking dick.
You guys may find this. You guys may see this.
Oh, man.
But the thing is that companies like Twitch TV, companies like Warner Brothers, companies like MLG, and you don't have to like these companies. It is irrelevant whether you like them, agree with them, or whatever the case. It is irrelevant. They have the money to create an economical infrastructure that can give those who wish to create a career of competitive gaming, executive gaming, or whatever it is. You can make a career off of this. And I'll be damned if a couple of trolls who want to use the word nigga, goop, chink, shit, whatever the fuck they want to post online, be the death of that opportunity, because they just want their little shitty ass freedom of speech. This shit's going to turn into a totalitarian, communist.
I mean, Triforce, come on, man. You can never get rid of trolls any more than you can get rid of, fans heckling you at games, when you're an athlete. I mean,
there's nothing wrong with fans heckling you, and there's nothing wrong with trolls. There's nothing wrong with trolls being funny for entertainment's sake. I'm not talking about those trolls who want to come on like the trolls that we have.
And hold on, I also disagree with the whole, leave the trolls alone. That's like telling a professional wrestler, look, man, when you go out there, don't pretend like the fans get to you. Get the fuck out of here. That's part of being the entertainment. You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
like I said.
You mean like the real stream monsters, as like Markman put it, the ones who just be on the chat.
I'm talking about the stream monsters and the trolls that hack streams.
Triforce, that's unstoppable. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's unstoppable.
Well,
even if they put that shit as a
the stream demons, as he put it.
Yes, the stream demons, the ones.
That shit is unstoppable.
The ones who going beyond, for real, beyond some Mike from Olympus Has Fallen. It'll be some shit up in here. But let's talk about the agenda. Let's talk about the agenda of Injustice.
Okay, I have something to say. How come everybody always has to come up and say something about with Mortal Kombat and Injustice? If you fix one thing, it creates a whole slew of other issues. How come with Mortal Kombat that's been the only game we've ever heard that shitty ass excuse from? Whereas in every other game where people fix shit and patches or updates, it's been fixed, it's stage fixed, and there was no other issues. Why all of a sudden?
That's not true. That's not true. What are you talking about?
Hold on, Triforce. I'll answer the question. I got that. Dizzy, what is wrong with the game that you think right now needs fixing immediately?
What game?
Mortal Kombat 9. Give me some examples.
I hate the wake-up system. I hate how hit collision is ass.
What's wrong with the wake-up system? Hold on, let me finish. What's wrong with the wake-up system?
You don't get rewarded for knockdowns.
Well, I assure you that problem has long been rectified in Injustice, most likely.
Okay, so okay, I'm talking about.
Yo, get shitted on, okay?
Whoa.
So I have to play an Injustice game to get a better Mortal Kombat game.
What do you mean not? Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't get rewarded on Wake Up? You get rewarded on Wake Up just fine on MK9. Why don't you get rewarded?
No, you don't. You don't get rewarded on Wake Up. I mean,
why not?
Because there's an invincible Wake Up system that's very fucking dumb.
Welcome to fighting games that are 2D. Everybody can get up the fucking ground half of the time.
Yeah, but not in MK.
That could be That could be. Man, that's not Rachel. That's not Rachel. You sure? Yo, like the shit.
So you don't think people should be able to get off the ground in Mortal Kombat?
Uh-oh, what link are you sending my way?
Kelvin, you motherfucker.
I mean, Dizzy, are you saying that in Mortal Kombat you should not be able to get off the ground?
No, I'm saying there's a cookie system and there isn't.
Basically, what? All right. Tim, what he's trying to say is there's no way of meaties. Like there's no consistent meaties.
That's not a bug. That's funky. That's the design. I mean, you're talking about Mortal Kombat like it has things that don't work properly. So what I'm asking you is, what are things that you're saying specifically don't work properly about the game?
Well, I mean, shit, fucking everything else, input bug, these other issues that we've talked about many, many times. Yes, I get it.
Okay.
And aside from the input bugs, what are the
Disney, hold on a minute now. Didn't NetherRealm figure out how to fix these issues after the last patch was done?
I guess if they're fixed, if you claim it's fixed in Injustice, well, that has yet to be seen, I guess.
Oh, I'm not making any claim. Hold on a minute now. I mean, I don't know what was done in Injustice because I don't know shit about. I played the game once at E3, and that's about as far as I know about the fucking game. I mean, what I'm saying.
Yeah, keep going.
I mean, what I'm saying is that when with the MK9, all those issues that people want to have resolved, by the time those issues really came around to, here's the problem, here's when it happened, here's why it happened, there was no more patches coming. I mean, so it's not really fair. I mean, to use that.
All I gotta say is, all I hear is excuses. Every time it comes up to Mortal Kombat and how these issues are in the game, and everybody tries to come up with these excuses of why NRS is this or whatever, and then we gotta play a different game. We gotta spend $60 to play another different brand of a game to have our MK issues fixed. I think that's horseshit. That's just my opinion. So.
I mean, you have a choice. You either stick with your game and pick a better character. I mean, if you want to stay a character loyalist, you can stay and grovel in pain. Or you can move up
man, I'm joining you in the Evo boycott, brother. I'll be joining you.
You know saying? Like, you either stay groveling in pain.
I'm boycotting Evo too.
With your fucking low tier character, or move forward, or you just play another game. You have the choice, nigga. You have the choice.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to be just one person with a voice where there's many people who feel the same way I do about how bad MK9 is, and no one says anything.
I mean, you got your choice, man.
Then we gotta play a different fucking brand of a game just to get our fixes in MK9. That's bullshit. I don't care what no one says. Anyway, whatever. Move on. Talk about something else. This shit. Ugh. This is fucking dumb.
Junior, fix your mic. Turn off your gay music.
What is going on this show, man?
Turn off your gay music.
Turn off your gay music. Hold that shit.
But hold on. Bill, I understand you was asking this question, but the reality of the situation is that despite what he says, there's been a slew of fighting game. Soul Calibur was patched a couple of times. It still had problems. In fact, when it patched one problem, it ended up making one character have an infinite the minute they patched the game. Street Fighter got patched for who knows how many times. It still has problems in it. In fact, it now has unblockables in it for whatever its problems is.
But the unblockables, it's not due to the patches, it's due to the system itself. They need it. If they wanted to get rid of unblockables, they need to change the entire system.
Someone has their speaker on, and they're blowing into the mic mad hard.
Junior! Yo, you fucking mic. Yeah, it is.
You hear me?
Yo, Cdjr, fix your shit, dog! God damn!
Yeah, it sounds like Blake's fucking hair. Fucking.
Sound like your mama when I fuck her in the ass, nigga.
What is going on this show, man? This show is just crazy.
Go pay for your
Look at Jimmy over there.
Oh, God.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Got on your ass, nigga.
Now I gotta smoke a cigarette after that. I felt like I just had good sex.
I don't even know what we're talking about right now.
And another thing that I just thought about.
What I was trying to say.
Do-rag and fucking top hat.
Get this loud nigger out of here.
Oh, look.
All right, guys.
Get him out of here.
Both you got to chill for a while.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry, man.
All right. Let's go back to Webster. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, don't you think that the reason why Capcom players don't really take MK seriously is because of all the issues in the game? I'm talking about like high level.
No. Capcom players
Hold on. Listen, look, man, I've been playing fighting games since the beginning of the fighting game era, and I will say this about Capcom players: as good as they are, they play a lot of games. I mean, they're good at a lot of games. But all those games say Capcom in front of it, or use the same Capcom combo system. Yeah, Art he plays a bunch of games, and he's been good at MK also. So, they can be good. Let me see this here. Any good? I hate when I hear, will a Capcom player pick up more? Just as fast as an MK player. If you're a good fighting game player, you can play fighting games well, regardless of what the fighting game is, and it doesn't make a difference. So,
But, Bill, the problem here is the statement he just made is the problem. He says, hello?
Yeah, I dropped Junior.
The problem here is the statement. He says, why do Capcom players... Now, let me make this statement clear. People may take this offensive, but it is what it is. Fuck Capcom players. They are not the fucking measuring stick to fucking fighting games. If they don't like the game, who gives a rat's ass? The problem here is that people put the Capcom gamers on this pedestal as the defining measuring stick for what other games should be. And all Capcom players want is their games to be like Capcom games, that defeats the purpose of variety. Like, why are you going to a Capcom gamer to justify whether or not a game is good? That makes no sense. Mortal Kombat is not a Capcom game, so you can't use a Capcom player to justify how good the game is. The game is good based on how well the game has been built. Period. You can't. That's exactly that is exactly what the structure is. So saying why Capcom, who gives a shit what Capcom players think? That's like asking someone who's into apples, what do you think about oranges? And they go, oranges suck. Of course you're going to say oranges suck. They like apples. Why the fuck are you asking a guy who likes apples how he thinks about oranges? That is so stupid. You're never going to get it. All you're going to get is a bunch of clone Capcom games. What matters here right now right at this moment, and this is the reality to things. If you guys want this FGC as a whole to go, stop becoming dependent on what Capcom games think.
Yeah, am I still fitting back?
Nah, you're good now.
I'm going to be general when I say this.
I don't give a fuck.
Not for nothing, but certain companies in the fighting game scene, if they really cared about their game in the community, they would be following the direction Riot Games does. Especially when they make far more. Well, actually, now they don't. Well, I don't know, but Riot Games gives back to their community as opposed to where. Hold on for a second, because it's picking up. No, you can do this. As opposed to where Riot Games gives back to their community where others don't. You have companies out there, they'll sit and they say, hey, we're just doing this for the community. But in reality, they're not doing it for the community. The reality is that they're doing it for their corporate interests. And any company out there, community out there, or brand out there that is utilizing their games or broadcasting their games for esports or corporate interests, they want to come and hit you with well, you should either cease and desist, or we may have to get legal. There's a lot of black shit going on in the background on the legal level, yet they claim they're for the community. I'm not going to say no name. Those who are in the stream chat, like Taro, know what the fuck I'm talking about. But the point is, stop focusing on companies, other companies that have to do with a game that's made by somebody else. Focus on the game. That's what matters. That's the only way the scene is going to ever flourish, period. When you look at the FPS, you look at the MOBA scene, you look at the RTS scene, they don't have these problems because it's the fucking program. And that's why their tournaments are giving out like $45,000 for friggin' Call of Duty and fuck $60,000 to $80,000 or even $100,000 for StarCraft. And we're sitting over here scratching our nuts waiting for 10 years before we can get a $100,000 tournament, which is split between games. That's the problem with the scene. Everyone's trying to compare. Listen, if you like Street Fighter, great. If you like Marvel, great. You like King of Fighters, great. You like Mortal Kombat, great. You like Injustice, great. Just support the entire goddamn scene and stop nitpicking at what games you don't like. You don't like the game, shut the fuck up and play something else.
I mean, look, here's the thing, man. Fighting game players, ego is getting in the way of everything. I mean, because here's the thing. I mean, you got, you know, Capcom games, when it comes to the grassroots scene, I mean, they have grown their community the longest. They have the biggest scene. I mean, there's no secret to that. But there are other fighting games coming up, and I think what happens is that you have, like, say you're a Capcom player. Look, just like if you're a new player trying to pick up a Capcom game, and you go there and you get beat up in Street Fighter, you know, I mean, if for them to say, oh, you know, I mean, the Capcom community would absolutely murder somebody. You get mad because you're like, hey, man, you know, I've done so much in my fighting game career. I shouldn't be losing to this guy who I feel is beneath me. So your game sucks. I mean, look. Do you think if Derek Jeter for the Yankees played football and got his ass beat, he would go on ESPN and say, look, football sucks and it's a scrubs game? Obviously, he wouldn't do that because all sports succeed. Because, you know, the problem is, if some kid wants to play football and you got baseball players saying football sucks, and let's say baseball happens to be in the majority, even though it's not, football is in the majority, the kid would say, well, I just won't play any sport then. If I can't play the sport I want to play, I'll be a doctor. With fighting games, it's the same thing. When you discourage people from playing the game they want to play, if they don't like the other game, they're not going to go to your game. They're just going to quit. You know what I'm saying? And that's less people playing fighting games. For fighting games to succeed, they either all succeed or they all fail.
Well, period. In one sense, I agree with you, but in another sense, I disagree with you, and I will tell you why, Brady. I hope Injustice, certain sacrifice, like anyone who played Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2, there's a line that's said in the game, and it says, all great movements doesn't come without a few martyrs. I hope Injustice becomes the Call of Duty for fighting games. Yes, it will. Yes, it will bring in the scrubs by the drones, but it will drown out all of this elitist fucking fighting game dumb shit where people go, oh well, you know, if it's not made by this particular company.
That will never, Triforce, that will never happen. The very minute one elite fighting game player who considers himself, who actually is one of the best in the world at what they do, goes to this game and doesn't have the same success, it's always going to be the game's fault. No fighting game player who is too high in his own horse because of what they've accomplished will ever come to a game and say, I just couldn't grasp it, I just couldn't get it down, or it's not for me. They'll never say that. They'll be, oh, this shit is ass. You know, that's always the way it is.
And guess what needs to happen? It's like I told the anime community last time on the Blast Show, looks like you'll need to start making a whole new set of new champions. When you look at the FPS scene, when Quake was around, the entire community didn't rally around fatality. In fact, the FPS community hated fatality.
That nigga sucked dick.
Yeah, well, that same guy that sucks dick is the most successful pro gamer in the FPS scene there is.
I mean, that's cool, but he still got raped on Quake 2. So,
okay, so he got raped in the game, but he got paid more than everyone in it. So I'll take that. If
I mean, that's cool.
Oh, that's
I mean,
cool.
No, but I mean, hold on.
I'm not hating that. I'm just saying.
But the point I'm trying to make, though, man, he got raped. But the point I'm trying to make is, for fighting game players, the thing is, man, you know, if you're good at, unless it's Dead or Alive, which takes absolutely no skill, it shouldn't even be a fighting game whatsoever. It's the biggest fucking joke I've ever seen in my entire life. I watched a game like DOA. When you get other fighting, there's no such thing as a game where you could say, oh, this guy's a scrub and he wins at the highest possible level. It's such a game, a high-level fighting game that's like taken seriously, like by evolution or so on and so forth. None of that applies, you know. So basically, to allow your level of salt to demean a game simply because you just don't like it is ridiculous. I mean, you know, if you like Capcom, if that's your niche, everyone has their niche, regardless of what it is. You know,
Brady.
Everyone has their niche games that they're really, really good at. You know, everyone, you know, everyone knows who the best players there are there. In the MK community, everyone knows that. In the Tekken community, everyone knows that. I mean, they don't, you know, and it's like, instead of this level of respect, and someone's like, no, he's ass, you know, if we played that game, you know, it's ridiculous, you know, and then the game starts getting played. Well, the problem is the game, you know. If I went to this game, I would win, but the game is bad, so I don't, you know. And so once people just say, you know what, if you win at the highest level of fighting game, then it doesn't mean you're a scrub because you didn't go to that game and win. It just means that, you know, different strokes for different strokes. A high-level fighting game player can technically play any fighting game at high level if they truly invest the time into it. It just comes down to what you enjoy and what you want to play. And like I said, people that like football, they'll say, well, you know what, I'll play baseball just to show these niggas over here that I run shit in baseball. You know, they play football.
Unless you're Michael Jordan.
Unless you're Michael Jordan, he wasn't running shit on that baseball field. So, and he went right back to basketball. And you know what? No one says shit about it. You know, because he's good at what he does. You know, if Michael Jordan, the classic example, with the baseball, couldn't get it done, he sucks. Played golf, ended up owing hundreds of thousands of dollars because he kept getting that ass whooped.
And also, wait, one more, and you know Bo.
But my point is, people, but athletes don't say, Michael Jordan, anybody can play basketball. What happened to his ass on the golf course? What happened to his ass in baseball? No, people don't down him for that.
But Brady, the reason why those examples don't apply in the fighting game scene is because those sports have been established. The fighting game scene has not been established yet. The fighting game scene is just coming out of its pioneering. It is now moving into esports. The problem here is that we're allowing the opinions from other players who from another brand of fighting games to affect the growth of another, which is that doesn't make any look okay. Wait. Let me finish the point. Dota, Han, right? You have these two games, right? They do their thing in MOBAs, right? Now whatever the case may be, it's garbage, right? When League of Legends came out, all the hardcore players for Heroes of Norath and Dota were shitting on League of Legends. Oh, the game is a scrubby game. This is the Marvel for MOBA games. This game is trash. Blah 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 blah. But guess what? The community leaders of League of Legends, the producers, the people involved with the game from a marketing standpoint, and the community rallied around and created an infrastructure where it created something conducive for both the competitors and those who just want to play casually. And look,
that's also when streaming.
Wait, hold on. But look where it is.
It was the first free-to-play game too, so it's like you can't really compare those. Those are pay-to-play games.
That's the point I'm comparing. I'm making that because they created their own, and they didn't care what other people said in that genre. Injustice can do the very same thing. Who gives a shit what's being said in the King of Fighters scene, or the Marvel scene, or the Capcom scene? Who cares? Who gives a rat's ass what those other players have to say? Focus on the Injustice scene back up in NRS, back up Warner Brothers, let them flood the scene with money. All the top players who want to support the game, create streams, create content, get personalities to back it up, and get the people who are watching to enjoy the game. Get it mainstream, because guess what's going to eventually happen? When the mainstream scrubs find out about the game and start to enjoy the game and the content, they're going to flood the game. When they flood the game, it doesn't matter what Capcom wants to say, what Namco wants to say, whoever wants to say. The game is just going to blow up. Focusing on their opinions is why the growth never happens. You think the people at Riot, you think the people at Riot gave a shit about what the people at Han or Dota said? You think they care?
Yeah, because they copied Dota.
It's a free game. You're comparing something else. Anyways, what's up, James?
What's going on, man? I'm doing good, man.
I was running to you at the tournaments, man. Cool dude, bro.
Fucking full of shit, fucking people, dick riding fucking assholes.
Yo, I know.
God, B.
Yo, I know you're not talking to me. Yo, are you done talking? Can I? Yo, because.
Why the fuck do you want to show? Answer the question. Why the fuck do you want to show?
Yo, Triforce.
Why the fuck do you want to show?
Triforce. That's
why are you on the show? Why are you on the show? Why are you on the show?
Triforce.
Answer the question, dog.
Please. I'm trying to just give you a chance, and I don't say nothing.
Try to give me. See, now I'm sure.
I'm trying to give me a chance. You can't keep it civil. I don't say nothing to you. You don't say nothing to me.
You just said you can't wait till when I'm finished.
That's not what you said.
I've been waiting for a while.
You can't wait till you finish.
For you to finish your point, and I was trying to let you finish your point. And all I'm saying is, I don't say nothing to you. You don't say nothing to me, and it's best you keep things that way.
Oh.
That's all. That all right?
Let's keep things that way.
Yeah.
G.
All right. Anyways.
Yo, why am I on the show?
Thanks for having me on. You know, I run into you at the tournaments and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta let all that slide. All right. So
you shouldn't. If it's a problem, don't let it slide. Bucks, talk to me. I'm right here.
Who the hell is talking? Who's talking anyway? I didn't see who was on.
Right now. Why on the BG and act all fucking...
My man, you just said you have to let all that slide.
Yeah, because you just going on calling...
You edited it 5 seconds ago, so why'd you have to pick that up?
All right, man.
We edited it 5 seconds ago. We edited it 5 seconds ago.
You really want to go there with me? Because I'm not even trying to... You know what I'm saying? I didn't even say nothing really disrespectful to you.
But you deaded it... My G, you deaded it 5 seconds ago, so why'd you have to make it?
I'm saying...
Look, there's a lot of problems out here. I'm going to go ahead and shoot out here before I go.
You want to do right here, this and that.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Time out. I'm scared out here, guys. Jimmy, thanks for having you on. Everything I said in my last part that I made up there. Listen, I'm really glad that you guys look to me like one of the biggest community leaders, not the community leader. I'm kind of sorry I didn't live up to the leader you wanted me to be in MK9. It's not going to be that way in GFS. I'm going to be the leader that you guys wanted me to be in the first place. Thanks for having me on, Jimmy. Capcom players, I'm going to beat all of you again, but you guys are all great fighting players anyway. And
just remember this. You better get more than one fucking ring, man, because I'm going to be sticking my trident up your ass.
Let me tell you something. Jimmy, I got it all. Jimmy,
that's how you play, Tom, when you get out there, man. So.
I don't even know how I'm going to use it, man. Like I'm sure lots changed with E3, obviously. So I mean, fucking shit if I know. I haven't even considered that.
So you better, keep your game up straight. So, anyways, man, I was trying to say hi to James, and then Triforce, you want to go call me names or try to call me out? That's not really the way you should be addressing me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't say nothing to you, so you don't need to talk to me like that. That's all I'm saying. So, anyways, I was just trying to say, I had a question, because he's jumping on my boy Sarus. So I guess the thing to do. Oh. Now, are you there, Sarus?
Yeah, I'm here. Let's go.
Ah, nigga sound sad as fuck, bro. Nigga sound strange.
All right, man. So, I don't know. I just want to know why you.
I am just no. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Why you gotta fight so hard? Like I'm saying, do you fly out to a tournament just to sit in front of where the cam's at for 3 days You know what I'm saying? Just to like try to make people laugh, but you're not funny though. You know what I'm saying? Because like you're trying to be, you know what I'm saying? But people find me funny, but I'm just, you know, I'm just being myself, or maybe it's just my humor. But I'm not like trying hard to be funny. You were trying hard to be funny and get attention. Like literally, you just go to a tournament camp, put the crowd cam.
You need to get a haircut.
For 3
Okay.
What's under his hair?
All right, guys, listen. I do need to do this. I know Triforce wanted to announce something.
Nah, let him finish.
You let him finish?
I'll wait.
All right, let him wait.
I thought he finished the point.
No. Go ahead. Mrjaha, go ahead.
let
Apparently,
them finish.
Let them finish.
Okay.
Let them finish. Let them have some fun.
They wait on me. I'm gonna wait on them.
Okay, cool.
Well, it's not even finished. It's a question. So, is that what you do? Is that the thing to do? Is that some 2013 shit that, you know, you just, you know, we fly to a tournament to sit in front of a crowd cam for 3 days.
With a do-rag and a tie to a grown-ass man.
Okay. And the second...
Dark Prince, be quiet.
Dark Prince. And the second question is, I know you're like, you know, you're on that weeaboo tip, you know, all into the fucking Dragon Ball Z on some Goku. And I can't help to see that, you know, like you're on Twitter and you have like, you know, a couple hundred followers, but you have 30,000 tweets. There was only 8,000 hours in a year. How the fuck do you have 30-something thousand tweets? Like, you just talking to, you must be talking to a wall or something because you only have a couple hundred followers. So I don't know what that's all about, man. How do you have that many tweets?
Follow me on KingofSarus, by the way, SRS.
Yeah, get him up to 1,000, man. Get him up to 1,000.
Follow him. Anyway, wait. I got my boy Derptile. Wait, my boy Derptile. Before everybody introduces themselves, I'm going to start with KingofSarus. What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is I really don't like monkeys, so I'm gonna have to go with squirrels. You know, I like nuts.
Mrjaha.
What's up, brother?
What's your favorite animal?
Fucking silverbacks. Because they'll fucking rip your arm out of your socket, dog. Rip it right out of your fucking ball joint. Fucking silverback.
Cdjr. You there? He stepped away. Who else didn't I get? Hey, Filipino champ, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal, dog? I like birds. Specifically, phoenixes and pelicans.
Hey, Josh.
Okay, so let me ask these long-ass 2 questions. First question. Do I go to scrimmage just to be 3 days, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, I go to her. I rather go up, not just for the scrimmage, but I actually love Halo. I think it's like the best fighting game.
You're breaking up.
And also, I'm answering the question.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up, though.
Oh, okay. Did you hear what I said? I said I went to EO for KOF. And I also went there for cross-checking with a friend. And day 2, I also played, but I got really, really drunk with Jebailey and like a whole bunch of people. So I didn't get to play that. Then when I came to SCR, I played at Wednesday Night Fights. I did better in Marvel than Street Fighter, which made me mad. And I thought I was too late to register for SCR. I didn't know they had late registration. I was too late, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to chill with some friends and shit. And every time I showed up to the seat, people always told me to save a seat for me. They told me to sit right there. And there were times where there was people who kept telling me to do something. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do too much. I'm doing too much already. I'm like,
you're the only one dumb enough to make ass out of yourself, man.
I'm telling you,
like, you're not even being funny. You're just making a jackass. Like it's one thing to make people laugh. You're funny, but you're trying to make people laugh at you, and then that it annoyed the people to the point where Wizard told you, yo, you do that shit at Evo, you're getting fucking banned.
No.
You're fucking out of it.
No. I'm gonna put it out there. No, I'm gonna put it out there. He basically told me the main thing he had a problem with was the fact that I was intoxicated, which I was. Those whole weekend, I was IFD. I was team IFD.
Blame it on being drunk. Blame it on being.
Are you serious? I was drinking 4 Locos and like Uncle Vi told me I had to get rid of it, and I just
Uncle Vi, dude.
Uncle Vi.
You know the fucking stupid shit of this? This shit sounds like a fucking bitch that got fucking double teamed in a fucking race party after doing drugs. Well, I was intoxicated and high, and so who the fuck told you to drink all those fucking alcohol, nigga? You the fucking one who got drunk.
I wanted to drink. I like drinking.
Then anything that happens after that is your fault.
I know it's my fault, and I said I'm not going to do it again.
Uncle has spoken, nigga. But can I ask this? Why do you wear a do-rag and a fucking fedora, dog?
Because a lot of like a fucker in her mouth, nigga. That's
cool. I mean, that's cool that we're still doing mom jokes at 13 and like 25.
Yes, man, because you're nearby.
But like on some real shit, can you explain that? I mean, I'm just wondering, because I'm from Texas, and niggas don't do that shit here. Niggas don't do that.
But I had 4 Locos and 5 tequila shots.
What's up with the do-rag, though? I just want to know.
This shit is exactly
like, keep it gully, though. Like, keep it all the way funky, though.
What's up with God? He's so right. It's just nothing but a bunch of e-sport niggas in the scene, B, that just fuck this shit up. It's just a bunch of e-sport niggas.
Like you're in front of a camera wearing a fucking do-rag with a fedora. Like, why?
This shit is actually fucking pointless. I don't fucking stand this shit. Niggas is just fucking babbling about bullshit. This shit has nothing to do with the further fucking development or progress.
But she actually does, because he's the one that stunted it.
Talking about
like people like him stunted though.
On everything. We've been talking about it doesn't, and this coon just came out of nowhere.
Okay, if people load up a stream and then they see this idiot with a do-rag on, what the fuck does that say?
So, but the thing is, I don't let
you know something? If when I envisioned the On Blast show, I envisioned a segment where we talk about constructive and productive issues in the scene to help it make better. Then there's a segment where someone or some entity gets put on blast, and then you have, I guess, the 4 or 5 o'clock hour where you just have the crazy trolling where no one cares because everyone's getting ready to go to sleep. But like, not for nothing, James, the last 3 times I'll be coming on your show, the trolls you have on your show don't talk about nothing. They don't talk about MK. They don't talk. All they talk about is niggas nappy hair, niggas do-rag, how niggas have to down.
Just like he's doing right now.
He's making me so angry.
But look, if you talk about video games, right? If this guy is in front of a stream 3 days straight, looks like a fucking idiot. That is what stunning the same shit that you're trying to do.
And people don't see that on the stream, one of the most watched fucking majors and shit. Like, people don't watch that. Like, that's not relevant too. You know,
Listen.
Who fucking cares?
Listen. I agree with you, Triforce, to a degree.
But nobody complains about what he says.
But
hold on, John.
Nobody's attacking you about what you're talking about. I understand why.
I'll explain. It's one thing if I come on a show and I rant and rave about the topic and you disagree. There's nothing wrong with that. But when people come on the show and rant and rave about absolutely nothing, just bullshit, they're just talking about nothing, nonsense. Yo, get the crack out your ass. Oh, I saw you with that crackhead bitch and blah, blah. That got nothing to do with the show. That's what I talk about. You can disagree with me about my thoughts on Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter all you want. I got no problem with that. That's the point we're on the show. But when you have
nobody else rant.
You'll Triforce. I don't know. I think some of you guys go off the. I mean, I think everybody is probably guilty of going off the topic, going off the tangents, or other analogies that don't apply. I don't understand.
You guys came on.
Hold on. Everyone digresses and everyone goes into a tangent about something else, but it's still productive. When I'm talking about when trolls come on the show with no other purpose but to cause nothing but chaos and talk about coonery and niggatry and fuckery.
But the same thing you're talking about is what Source does on stream. So you have to do it right now. Okay, look. Check this out. Think of the people that are watching the stream that don't know that this guy is Trump.
Wait. So everybody gotta shut the fuck up for a minute. I gotta ask Triforce. If I look up in the dictionary, coonery and niggatry,
you're gonna find a picture of tourists. T-Rat and Fedora. That's what you see.
I love, you know, you're like me. You come up with words sometimes. They sound like I could actually look in the dictionary and find that shit.
I'm just saying, like, it's one thing to have debate.
Hold on. Let me do this. All right, KingofSarus, Mrjaha.
Wait, hold on. Can I ask Triforce something though?
Right.
So let me ask you this. So think about if you weren't you, right? If you went to a stream, if you were looking at a stream and you see a guy doing what he does, how does that not stunt the growth?
Is that a real question?
It's related.
Yeah, really, because
I mean, it's related. I mean, you're trying to tell him that he's just trolling, but
yeah. So you're saying that I'm
just
trolling by talking shit about him, but I would really like to know because for the past 8 fucking years, I've never seen no shit like this in my life. I have never encountered a guy in the FGC that rocks. Well, I won't even attack the way that he looks. That carries him.
In all esports.
I have never seen a guy that carries himself the way that Source does. And the fact that he gets in front of the camera and sits there on purpose is even worse.
Well,
he literally is in front of the fucking camera.
Listen.
I'm missing the point here. Exactly what is the big, huge, negative, terrible problem with all of this?
Time out.
Thank you.
The guy, I watched the SCR stream, right? I saw some black guy with some funny hat on and in the front of the row, and he was doing all some type of juking and jibing, yasabaxing, nigga shit and whatnot. And to me, I was like, why don't someone shoot that guy? I don't even know who that. I don't know who that guy is, but he's not doing a service for the community. What the point is that that type of shit does not help the scene. It's good for laughs. You give that person a little 5-15-minute show on the side for people to laugh or get warmed up or something like that. But to me, you know what it looks like? A desperate cry for attention. I suck at games. I suck at marketing. I suck at education. I suck at life. So I'm just going to be a fucking coon and a nigger, and I'm just walk on across the screen and be a fucking idiot. That's how I feel.
And Drew Grimy felt the same way. Drew Grimy was like, you know, I'll pay somebody to slap this guy acting like.
All right, listen. All seriousness, guys. All seriousness. There's a couple of things I know Rolando, Triforce, and I want to talk about. We're going to drop the coonery and the niggatry for a while. I'm gonna drop you guys off a couple of you.
Have me on, James.
You know, you guys are always welcome. But I'm gonna keep Rolando, Cdjr, Triforce, and believe it or not, I need you, Filipino champ, to stick around.
All right.
So you guys want to get some quick shout outs out? I'll start with you, Kelvin.
Yeah, I actually want to ask Cdjr a couple questions. I gotta ask him some shit.
Okay, I'll let you. Skeletorg.
Yeah, I'm great. I mean, people either know me or they don't, man. I'm not tripping, man. So, you know, I've been around, so if you don't know, you either playing or you full of shit. So, I mean, it's just point blank.
All right, you hit me up on Twitter at JahaBaseGod, and, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know as far as Injustice, I know you guys are trying to rally to, like, make a lot of positive things happen and for it to blow up, but some of that's going to happen on its own, depending upon how the game is. You know, right now, from what I see in the game, you know, it's a lot of flash with the way the supers are and stuff like that. You know, they're very flashy, very, you know, they look cool and stuff like that. But things like that in games, you know, after you've seen it once, you've seen it 100 times, especially, you know, when you're playing it competitively. So it's just comes down to the engine. If they make the offense and defense system of it very fun, then, you know, it'll blow up on its own. You know, I mean, you guys, you know, support it, get behind it, but it's something that's going to happen on its own too, if the game is good. You know, so I mean, we'll find out next month. I'm going to check it out, and yeah, thanks for having me on, James.
All right, man, anytime.
All right, brother.
All right. KingofSarus.
Yes, sir.
Got some shout outs you want to get out?
Fucking stream off fighting games. Triforce calling me a nigga. I respect it. And everyone, and thanks for having me on the show, man.
Anytime, man.
I like being put on blast. Very interesting. Taking constructive criticism, you know, to better the community, not make it niggatry.
What you fail to realize is you are not using your talents, whatever they fucking are, in the best constructive way. You just blow your talent up as if you just want someone who's looking. You just want anyone to give you attention. Why don't you make a stream, right? Where you just...
No, I am. I'm not going to do that, but look, I know at SBR, no, there's no one's fault but mine. I was drunk. I consumed the alcohol. I bought it. I did all that shit because I was like, well, I'm just going to have fun with my friends that I made Vegas and shit. But if I'm around, I am actually, you know, I'm going to play. I'm going to be sober until the tournament's over. Not to drink and, you know, drunk ass, like bum and shit. But, you know, if my homeboys want to get, you know, in the front row and the crowd and shit, and crowd monster it up, I'm going to do it, man. I'm just trying to have fun. But niggas want to hate on me for just having fun. I'm sorry if I look like
No one is hating. No one is hating on you because you of the way you're acting. Because there's a lot of people like you out there. All I'm saying is that there's a constructive way. Because, like, for instance, when I got on the show, I came on the show for one purpose, which is to promote a new dawning in the fighting game community. There were so many people in this room trolling and talking shit that when I was trying to actually point out something about the scene on the topic, everyone was just talking shit. I actually mistook you for Mrjaha. I didn't even know Mrjaha was in the goddamn room. That's why I was like, why the fuck you was... I thought I was talking to you to get the fuck out of the room because all you're doing is trolling.
Nah, in the whole entire time we were talking about injustice and